Hey y'all, today I'm showing you some Valentine's Day nail art ideas for 2022. This first design is really easy. I have these nail art vinyls or stencils from What's Up Nails, or I think it's called What's Up Beauty. whatsupbeauty.com. I'll leave the link in the description box. And I'm going to be sponging these 3 different pink shades on top of the stencil to give it kind of an ombre look, but the stencil is a bunch of different hearts. So really simple design. Anybody can do this. I'm just putting the polishes on a cosmetic sponge and just repeating that until it's completely opaque. I did it 3 times, but I'm only going to show you 2 times in this video because y'all get the point. And as soon as I sponge on that last layer, I'm going to peel off the nail stencil immediately. You don't want it to dry before you pull it off. I'm going to try to link all the nail polishes I use in the description box, but this can work with any colors that you have. I'm using a lot of whites, pinks, reds, purples in this video, so just whatever you have will work, but I will list the polishes in the description box. I've also protected my nail with these little stickers. They don't have latex, so if you're allergic to latex and can't use the cuticle barriers, this is a good alternative. I picked these up from Maniology. I will leave a link for that as well. The next Valentine's Day nail art design I have are lips. So different colored lips, red, pink, whatever color you like. I'm going to do this one with a dotting tool, and I'm just kind of creating a lip shape. You can also use a nail art brush if you want to, but I want to show you that it's pretty simple and it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, lips are all different shapes. You kind of just draw 2 humps on top and then like a smile line on the bottom. I took a thin liner brush and dipped it in my base nail polish color, which is this light pink, and just kind of drew some lines because you know your lips have little lines in them. So I'm adding that to the lips, and I'm going to apply a glossy top coat, but I also think this nail design would look really good with a matte top coat. The next design is really easy as well. I'm starting off with a sheer pink base coat. I only applied 1 coat, and I'm applying different size and different color dots, and I'm kind of like making more dots towards the tip of the nail, and then as I go down towards my cuticle area, I'm going to do less and less dots, so it's kind of like a gradient type of. I also added some metallic silver to kind of add more contrast to the pinks. If you don't have a dotting tool, you can always make dots with pretty much anything. You can get a pencil, a bobby pin, a pin, P-I-N, a sewing pin, I guess is what it's called. You can create dots with a variety of different things. And you know, the more dots you make, the smaller the dots get, so you don't really need different size dotting tools. So the next design, I saw Nail Storming on Instagram do this like several years ago. It was super cute, so I just painted my base color a white, and I'm going to make a letter, or an envelope I guess. I'm going to make an envelope shape with this thin liner brush. So when you're drawing straight lines, it's kind of easier to like angle your liner brush in the direction you're going and slowly pull. Make sure you have your finger anchored on a table or something so you can get your lines a little bit straighter. Alright, so I'm going to draw a heart. I'm making 2 dots with my dotting tool, and this would have been easier if I made the heart with a brush, but you know, it worked out. You can see I smeared my heart once I applied my top coat. Just don't do that and it'll turn out cute. So the next design is kind of like a slanted French tip design. I'm using a purple polish, and I'm just using the nail polish brush to kind of create this slant. But if you want your line to be a little bit more perfect, you can also use Scotch tape to kind of tape off the area and just paint it. That's automatically going to make your line straighter. Or you can use that nail tape stuff that I can't think of the name of right now. But it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be adding glitter on top, so the line doesn't have to be super straight. So I'm applying 2 coats of that purple, and then I'm going to go back on top with a chunky glitter and just dab the glitter on the line between the purple and then the natural nail. You have this cute slanted French tip design. Okay, so the next design, I'm taking a liner brush and several nail polish colors. I'm using all of Zoya's spring collection from last year and just painting straight lines on top of a white base coat. You just repeat this with the different colors, and you might have to do 2 coats on some of the colors if they're not as opaque. But I'm just using, you know, pinks, corals. There's a darker pink, a blue, and a purple. And after I fully covered the nail, I'm going to add a white heart in the middle of the nail to kind of make it more Valentine's Day. So again, I'm taking my dotting tool and applying 2 big dots next to each other. And then on this one, I'm taking a thin liner brush and drawing a line in the center and kind of connecting heart to the line to make it look like a heart. This is another one I think would look really good matte, but I tend to like my nails glossy, so I just applied a glossy top coat. Next, I'm going to do some rose French tips. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this design. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me at Teri Wells Nails so you can see nail art designs I do over there. But I'm just taking a dotting tool, applying big circles. Then I'm taking a liner brush and just filling in the area between the circles with some green leaves. These don't have to be perfect. Then I'm taking my liner brush with a lighter pink color, and I'm doing a dot in the center and just kind of like, you know, making little C's around that dot in the middle to make it look like a rose. This is really easy, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're definitely going to get that abstract rose looking design. So for this one I use like a tan base color, but this would also be really cute if you wanted to do like a sheer polish and just have the roses at the tip of the nail. Okay, so the last nail design is a heart French tip design. So I applied a base coat, and then on each nail I'm creating these like heart-shaped French tips in different colors, so it would, you know, remind you of that candy that, I don't know if people actually eat the candy with the different sayings on tops, the sweethearts, is that what they're called? I'm not really sure. But yeah, just have different pastel colors and create like these little heart shapes. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Please let me know what your favorite nail design was in the comments. And if you have not already, like this video and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.